I think a lot of what's happening now in the health food community, there's a lot of opportunities getting into the health food and getting into the scene. And there's more nutraceuticals out there, more superfoods out there, more things that are going to do all these borderline miraculous things. And some of them have marginal benefit, but a lot of them, I think, are just putting a lot of money in somebody's pocket. There's no reason why you can do this with food, that you can go through a detoxification process by what you leave out consistently, and creating parameters that you're living in. You have to create parameters to live in, so your body chemistry is able to follow through homeostasis what you're trying to do. If you're bouncing in and out of a good diet, and you're eating good food, and every once in a while you have a slice of pizza, and then you go out and have some diet soda, then you go out and have a hamburger, and the rest of the time you're trying to eat a vegan diet, well, your body's not going to respond the way it will if you consistently leave out certain things and be able to give the body a chance to respond with reciprocal amounts of improvement based on what you're leaving out, up to the point where you're leaving out everything that's processed, everything that has chemicals in it, everything that could be a problem, and where you're doing all the things that we have to do to cleanse and detox, like warm baths. And I believe that sometimes it's absolutely necessary for people to take enemas. Now, there's certain times when somebody's on a water fast, you never do things like that. Water fasting is a tool that we can use that, done correctly, properly supervised, can be part of the detox program. There's always a controversy between water fasting and juice dieting or juice fasting. There's two sides to both stories. I've experienced long-term both of them, and I don't think water fasting is for everybody. I think it's a great tool. It's got to be done correctly. Some of the so-called experts years ago were doing it what I believe to be incorrectly. I don't believe in these heroic long-term fast anymore where people are going 50, 60 days. I've done long-term fast, and I think it can be a big mistake, because what happens when you go on a water fast and your body's, because of what you're leaving out, you're just drinking water, and you have to drink enough water, by the way. What happens, you reach a point where you start to run out of your vital reserves, and then you're going from detoxing and cleansing your body, releasing the endogenous material, you're going into a survival mode, because you're running out of some of your vital reserves and some of the nutrients that you need to give your body the vital force to release this endogenous material. I've seen some people get into real problems on long fast because they had run out of their vital reserves. They were not into a detox mode, they were into a survival mode. Their body, they were really trying to survive in. And I've seen people take, some cases where people took a couple of years to actually recover from a fast that was, was an incorrect fast. It was improperly, they were being improperly advised, and they were being pushed to the point where they, I don't know if they thought their tongue was going to turn white. Your tongue doesn't always turn white on a fast. That's absolutely ridiculous to think that, and that's where the danger lies, to push a person to the point of that happening. Of course, juice dieting is a little bit different, but getting back to the original subject, we are not designed to be carnivores. I don't believe anybody should eat a lot of animal protein. Not only is it not necessary, it's detrimental to us being superbly healthy people. You can eat some in the context of a plant-based diet. Fruits and vegetables create a healthy biological terrain of the human body. It's the soil that a healthy human body needs to proliferate. And then you can incorporate some of these other foods into your diet based on what type of a lifestyle you want to live, based on your social, the social ramifications. And there's no way in the world that, done correctly, where a person cannot live a vegan diet or a raw food diet. I just don't. I haven't I don't, based on my own experience and my own years of doing this myself and helping other people to do it, had plenty of people come to see me and they said they couldn't be a vegan. It was, you know, they felt that it wasn't part of their chemistry, and many of them, done correctly, properly guided, they did very, very well, and it worked out very well.